Okay, so I'd like to dig into that just a little bit as well, because you have 10 experts, people who are not experts, but smart people, people
Yeah.
who you admire, look up to. They're saying don't do it. So why does Adam then say, screw that, I'm going to do this? Well, what
Well,
made you keep persevering through that?
my parents and my teachers would probably tell you that that was the only way to get me to do something, was to tell me not to do it. I'm fairly contrarian, I suppose, in my day to day and my personality. But I think that ultimately, I saw a lot of potential in Bitcoin because of the frustrations, or my limited knowledge of economics and my limited knowledge of the monetary policy in Canada. Um, I didn't see it as necessarily good, and I didn't see it as a sustainable, kind of policy. And so Bitcoin offered alternatives to that. I saw a lot of things that make you go, in the white paper, the fact that it was released. Like Bitcoin's white paper was released just a few months after the '08 economic collapse,
Hmm.
and you had this founder of Bitcoin, who is still anonymous today, um, giving us these tools to create a financial system that is not going to be reliant on the organizations and the groups of people that were able to cause and disrupt the financial system, like we saw in '08. And so I just fell in love with that concept, and I started I started investigating what Bitcoin's policies were, and how the code was written, and kind of just fell down the rabbit hole. I was orange pilled, as they now call it. And then, like everything, bought one and then sold it a little bit later and made some money, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And then I'll never forget my first, like, sizable transaction. I was driving home, and my mom, who's an accountant by trade, and she was kind of helping me with the books, and I was like 20 years old, and so I had like a lot of, I wasn't doing things properly, and I was like, this is the real thing. Like, I'm super confident in where this can go and how this can be. And yeah, I'll never forget that phone call. Just, kind of, it's a really interesting moment in time, just a few months after starting the business, and kind of having that clarity. And yeah, last year we closed the year with over $50 million in sales, and we're all of a sudden kind of just able to continue to grow, and to be able to really catapult into the industry, which has been fun.